Imagine you're managing a warehouse of ESP32, ESP8266, and STM32 boards, each with different firmware requirements and library versions. In a traditional setup, you'd spend hours configuring toolchains, hunting for compatible libraries, and debugging upload errors. PlatformIO changes this game by providing a unified, cross-platform ecosystem where boards, frameworks, and libraries are managed automatically. Think of it as a professional workshop where every tool is in its place and each board just works when you plug it in. In this lesson, we'll explore how PlatformIO streamlines building, uploading, and debugging embedded code, why developers increasingly rely on it, and how it equips you with practical, reusable workflows for real-world IoT projects. By the end, you'll know how to maintain consistent, scalable, and portable embedded projects efficiently. PlatformIO is not just an IDE, it's a full embedded development ecosystem combining a build system, library manager, and project environment manager. Each project uses a configuration file called PlatformIO.ini that specifies the target board, framework, libraries, and build flags, making projects portable and reproducible across different machines. Think of it like a project container where all code, dependencies, and settings are neatly packaged. The build system compiles source files into firmware and uploads them automatically, while the library manager resolves dependencies and fetches correct versions without manual effort. With integration into Visual Studio Code, you also get IntelliSense, serial monitoring, and debugging capabilities. Reflect on this. How much time could you save if your multi-board projects just compiled and ran the first time, every time? Visualize PlatformIO as a structured workflow. The project folder contains PlatformIO.ini, which defines boards and environments, a src folder for your main code, include for headers, and lib for local libraries. During build, PlatformIO generates temporary files in .po, resolves library dependencies automatically, compiles your code into firmware, and uploads it to the board. The integrated debugger and serial monitor allow real-time testing and logging, so you can inspect behavior as it runs on hardware. This workflow centralizes all aspects of embedded development, eliminates manual configuration errors, and ensures your projects are consistent across systems. Imagine moving a project from Windows to Linux and having it just build without adjustments. That's the power of PlatformIO. PlatformIO is favored in professional embedded development because it solves common pain points. Its cross-platform compatibility ensures code builds consistently on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux, critical for team collaboration. Library management is automated, fetching correct versions and preventing conflicts that often cause "works on my machine" issues. Multiple environments let you target different boards in one project, and advanced debugging tools allow step-through analysis on real hardware. PlatformIO also integrates into CI/CD pipelines for automated testing and deployment. In practice, this means developers spend less time fixing setup issues and more time building functional, reliable IoT systems. It's like having a workshop that automatically adapts to every board and project scenario. PlatformIO's practical applications extend across all stages of embedded development. For multi-board IoT networks, you can compile and deploy code to ESP32, ESP8266, or STM32 boards in a single workflow without reconfiguring settings. Teams can share the PlatformIO.ini and project structure, ensuring consistency and simplifying collaboration. Firmware updates can be tested in multiple environments before production deployment, reducing risk. Integrated debugging tools let you step through sensor readings or communication protocols, making troubleshooting faster and more precise. Consider your current workflow. How often do library or tool chain mismatches slow you down? PlatformIO addresses these issues, enabling reproducible and efficient development at scale. After this lesson, you now understand PlatformIO as a professional-grade, cross-platform build system and IDE extension. You can see how it automates toolchain setup, manages libraries, enables multi-environment builds, and integrates debugging, which is essential for efficient, reproducible IoT development. Using PlatformIO, You can focus on building and testing embedded applications rather than troubleshooting configuration issues. These skills prepare you for scalable, collaborative, and maintainable development on ESP32 and other embedded platforms, enabling faster, more reliable deployment of real-world IoT solutions.